Actually, I'm quite excited to watch this matchup because, oh, yeah, we got a bit of Palutena versus Peach action. Now, I personally lost to Ramble, and I think everybody that watched can agree it was a very, very close set where I got 2-stocked, and then I got very, very lucky in game 2. But this is going to be a pretty competitive game. We've got some good players coming in, and we're launching up now.
Alright, Palutena versus Peach. Now, as Varian was just saying, of course, this Peach was pretty dirty in the non-redemption bracket.
Yeah,
and
I think it's personally I'm quite excited to see two low tier mains, on the stage doing so well. Both Palutena and Peach don't quite have the pedigree that you'd expect from a top tier character, and we're seeing them adapt really well to that. Here on center stage with Peach taking an early lead in percentage, but Palutena, as we know, is very capable of making a comeback with a dash attack into an up air almost coming up there.
Yeah, of course, you can never really count out either of these characters from one hit. It could just be a combo straight to death from pretty much any percent, so
well,
it's almost...
that's more true of Peach than Padme, oh, we see a good follow-up there. Oh, yeah, still alive, still living, still living.
Yeah, Potato doing some good edge guarding there, just doing the down tilt to spin the staff just a little bit off the edge.
Oh, Panda Bear dying there to the Peach back end, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the one downfall of Palpatine is that if you hit the edge of the stage, you die just like any other character. They are not invincible.
Yeah, I do think that Portugal as a character does have a lot of really good tools going for her, though. The back throw, the side beat there is like, a very potent punishing tool if you get an opportunity from range. And obviously that back air and the grab combos, are nothing to be trifled as well.
That's right.
But, Ramble's one heck of a player, which I'm actually really glad to see because that's validating for me personally. But, ooh, getting hit by the side B from the turnip pull there, so...
yeah, Prosciutto's side B there, sending the Peach all the way up to the top of the stage.
Yeah, but, we did actually get to see a cooked turnip there, because, Peach pulled the turnip out and immediately hit by an explosive flame. So that right there is cooking Smash style.
That's right.
Yeah.
So on a similar vein, I mean, obviously... for the people that have played Legend of Zelda, I would just like to say that the cooking mechanic in that was great.
Yeah.
Very intuitive, yeah. And I'm really glad that it's being carried through here with Palutena and Toad.
Who?
Or Turnips, rather.
Yes. No, Peach being able to maintain stage control and then punish the Palutena off the ledge there.
Here's an interesting thought. How many different types of organisms does Peach as a character, are they able to pull out, right? Because you got Turnips, you got Toad, you got Mr. Saturn.
That's a good question.
A thing?
Well, I mean, is she pulling them out of the ground, like as her animation suggests, or is she actually giving birth? Because Mr. Saturn is actually a living creature, and some of those turnips actually look pretty healthy as well. So I wonder if it's a little bit of a dodge.
And if not, like, where does she keep pulling all these Mr. Saturns from? That's not okay.
Do you think Toad is sick of being born over and over and over again? He's a little bit Kenny from South Park, where he just keeps coming back, and it's only to be used as a counter or a back throw. So
imagining this, this almost it's like
or yeet with a little bit of back throw action there. That's one of our favourite features of Angelic Goddess here.
Continue my thought at the end of the stock. This is a final stock.
That's a close game here. We're seeing our Nair chains keeping pressure on the ledge, but Ramble is maintaining stage control. Oh, free punish off the grab. Didn't get too much out of it. Oh, yeah.
Bomb-om. Yeah, now Ramble, of course, very, very proficient at pulling out bomb-oms.
Well, he's known for using a hack on his Switch, which lets him pull out bombs whenever he wants. And he's a very intelligent player in that he's not going to get caught because he doesn't do it very often. Ooh, a little bit of a risky side beat there. I suspect that was a misinput.
I suspect that was a misinput too.
Actually, you know what? He did that on purpose. He wanted to lull Knarf into a false sense of security. That he was going to be able to maintain, the lead of the set. But now, when Ramble makes his big comeback, no one's going to see that coming. Certainly not Knarf.
But no, like I can imagine just this poor Toad sitting in this like soft, dark place, just can't get out, and then suddenly like a pocket opens above, and then just like Peach looks down, it's like it's time, and then she, like pulls out this Toad just to do like a counter, and then just like puts it back.
That's messed up.
Right? Well, it's like
I'm sure that could be a pretty good anime.
Is Toad okay with this?
Or we'll get to the Zero Suit, which I'm personally excited to see as a brand new Zero Suit main. Don't think the character's very good. Definitely low tier as hell. You know, the players are just very, very good.
I don't think anyone will be able to win any kind of major tournament with Zero Suit Summers. Absolutely not.
No, certainly not with an up tilt into an up smash like that. You know, as we see a good scrapper in the middle of the stage. We're getting some up air strings, which Zero Suit absolutely cannot now prioritize, as I found out the hard way. And we're getting a good nair into forward air combo though. Nice offstage interaction. Zero Suit in a little bit of trouble, but not able to be punished just yet by our Peach. So, Peach getting the up tilt there and going back to center stage, but immediately being shoveled out by the Zero Suit, who's feeling very zeri. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get a good punish on that charge shot there, but is maintaining stage control very nicely as Peach wishes that she could get back. But she does, because I said that she wasn't going to be able to, and commentator's curse is a thing.
And Peach just does not want to hit the end of the blast zone, just keeps coming back.
I think Peach is quite determined to stay alive, which is an unusual trait for players to exhibit.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not entirely sure if it's a good strategy or not.
Well, the side B on the neutral get up gets them every time.
Yeah.
Except when they don't do a neutral get up, because that's sort of how it works. But it's a good option. Okay. Oh, forward air from the Peach, closing the stop.
Keep going as long as you want, but if you do want to hop off the finish.
Cool. Yep,
That's
the
not
side B there. Yeah, no, I'm quite content. Quite content here, doing some commentary.
Oh, yeah,
here.
a little bit of berry. Look, able to get the up tilt as the follow-up, and Zero
Really?
Suit maintaining good pressure.
What do you think about the up tilt there instead of just going for the natural up B there?
Well, see, post Zero Suit nerf, it's much harder to get a really strong punish. You know, on the ground, you've got a very limited amount of time to exploit the berry, and so the up tilt was mainly actually making sure that you could actually connect with an option. Now, if the Peach was a little bit higher percentage, it would have been a kill opportunity there, but wasn't quite ready to yet. And if you hit your opponent above you with Zero Suit, then you can kick the butt. Now, that was a beautiful side B on the neutral get up once again. Now, it's a really risky business, you know, using a neutral get up against a side B friendly Zero Suit, because it's a very good coverage option with a long lingering hitbox. And, oh, yep, going for the true combo, folks. No, it's not true. Of a back throw into the down B spike, but not seeing that come through just yet.
Oof, there's the Toad coming out.
Yeah, that Toad, like, he really doesn't live a very good life. He's just being pulled out for a counter to shoot out some, I don't know, poison gas, and then yeet people backwards as well. I mean,
It's quite interesting as well. It's like Peach knows that when you hit or like
oh, yeah, love it.
Yep. Yeah, there we go.
Same thing. A lot of neutral get-ups from our Peach here, and much better player than me, but that was a consistent option that he was taking that the Zero Suit was able to exploit.
It's quite evil, right? You think about it, and this Peach is probably like, oh, so you're allergic to mushroom spores, are you? Well, I have a mushroom in my pocket that if you hit it hard, it'll shoot spores back out you. Aha! It's sort of destructive to both the Toad and everyone else.